Welcome back, everybody, to Ancient Knowledge 144, where today we're going to do a reading that is a new customized channeled reading. However, I will share with you that the layout was already shared with me. I just happened to not be on camera, but I'm still going with it. This is a customized reading for it's a new moon to first quarter moon reading. Its premiere is going to be for this upcoming new moon, which begins on November 4th of 2021 and runs through November 10th, at which time on November 11th is the first quarter moon, and I'll do another reading for you folks then to take you up to the full moon. So here we go. It was channeled to me to lay out as, and I might have to move these around a little bit, and I do have to cheat and look at my own notes. Okay. Position number 1 is going to go right here. And positions 3, 4, and I'm just randomly grabbing cards, guys. Is that right? 3, 4. Position 5, 6. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. We'll take 6 as the top card. Now, I'm going to put these back together a little bit. We're going to do a quick shuffle, and then I'm just going to pull a card right off the bottom for number 7, and we'll line this baby up. By the way, I'm using some traditional cards today, which is unusual for me. This is the Gilded Tarot, so we're going a little traditional today. Okay, now how this is supposed to go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I said I was going to take that off the bottom, 7. Okay. Position number 1, I'm already told, consider this a new moon. A new moon is dark. A new moon is not seen. So this is typically hidden, but what it represents is the energies of the immediate energies before and right after and during the new moon of the 4th. Okay? And they are right in the center and hidden, if you will. As this new moon starts to show a little bit of light, we're going to move up into position number 2. This is where your energies, folks, this is a reading for the collective. It's not for any particular sign. It is for the collective and the energies that I pull in from our quote unquote viewers. Now and in the future, it's virtually timeless. In other words, this spread and reading could be used in the future for any new moon period to the first quarter moon period. Position number 2 is where your thoughts and deeds, actually, possibly having something you've already done, but recently, or you're in the midst of doing, or you're getting ready to do. So it's like an energy of actions, thoughts, and deeds that surround this. However that resonates with you, as they say, but it's so true. Because it could be anything. It could be in relationships. It could be in projects. It could be in business. It could be in creativity. It could be in family. It could be, right? But you as a viewer should know where this lies. Now, position number 3 is the direction that those from position number 2, those thoughts, actions, deeds, it's the direction that the results of this are headed in. Oh, that's interesting. Number 4 position is sneak peek of the future. Something that we or you as a viewer might or might not expect. Sneak peek of the future surrounding all the business that's going on in position 2 or 3, by the way. A sneak peek of that future. Interesting. Position number 5, I believe. Influences of the recent past. Recent past I put, but I wasn't given a timeline. Spirit, can we get a timeline? 3 months. I'm going to make a note of that. I don't know why I didn't get one before. I didn't ask for it. Maybe that's the lesson there for me. Influence of the recent past, meaning within 3 months, that are subsiding or leaving. And I also have a note here surrounding 2 and 3. Position number 6 is what to prepare for. Oh, and I remember this. I specifically wrote This can be prepared for as in a perceived gift, blessing. It could also be a challenge, a heads up towards something. But either way, it's important not to think of it as negative. Even if it is perceived as a challenge, then take it as, hey, we're giving you a heads up on how to deal with that. It's not the end of the world. It's just a challenge. Or it's literally a gift to be prepared for. That's interesting. And finally, position number 7 is going to be the energies at the end of this week, meaning like going into the 10th, before the first quarter moon begins on the 11th. But also, it's important to note that if you aren't happy with the way this was going, all this stuff that came up to here, there may be some opportunities or suggestions in here how you can change the direction of it. Whoo, I love that. All right, let's start, y'all. Let's begin with energy number 1, Knight of Pentacles. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a good hard look at him. First of all, I see a lot of green. An awful lot of green. There's green armor on this horse. There's gold, green and gold. This is a Knight of Pentacles. Well, first of all, it's Pentacles. Okay, so we know typically that has to do with the material. Also, I associate Pentacles with the material aspect of creation. Okay, so when you've reached a Knight, this is like the son of the king and queen, if you will. But this looks beautiful to me. And he is standing there, not in a defensive. This is all in the great. This is beautiful to me. I'm going to continue on, and then we'll do a quick look at all of it together. But it seems to me messages of a financial material matter, good ones, good energies there. Now, your actions and deeds. Actions, thoughts, and deeds. King of Cups. See, I knew my viewers. You guys have been in beautiful, beautiful space. And look at how he sits there too. Saturn behind him. And he sits on his throne, but kind of halfway on and halfway off. He's very casual. He leans to the side. A very loving, loving king. So whatever you have put out there or are thinking about putting out or currently working on comes from the heart. He's the King of Hearts. Out of all the masculine energies, he is the most loving, the most emotional, the most quote-unquote feminine in the sense of how we designate energies, folks. Just how we designate energies. Not people. Forget about gender. Because the truth is there never... Whoa! Sorry about that. There never was, nor is there truly any such thing outside of our human experience. So, let's move on from there. We'll come back and take another look. In the position of the direction of those thoughts and deeds, death. Now, that might make a lot of people feel a certain way. But we're going to look at that a lot heavier because actually this is something we want. This number 13, death, is the end of whatever it is that we no longer want, that no longer serves us. It's going to, what's going on here is going to put an end. How do I know that? I read the cards intuitively. Is going to be putting an end to something you really, truly wish in your heart to put an end to. Okay? And this card right here, and I'm going to try to hustle along because I do want to consult one of my books. One of my guides pulled my attention to it and said to do a quick look. So 5 of Diamonds. It's in the position of getting sneak peek of the future. Okay, what you may or may not expect. And typically it's associated with loss, with lack, with being in need. But you've got to remember that that's also a perception. There's one thing to allow the universe, God, all that is, the energies, the everything to, it's one thing to go with the flow and know that you're taken care of and know that you are abundant in that sense, or to put everything on, well, I'm not abundant because I don't have X amount in the bank, or I don't know where this X payment's going to come from. You'll be provided for. So that's just a hint I'm giving you Okay, so it's about perception. It's about perception. Because once you change your perception and your understanding and your knowing and experience of something, it changes. Nothing is but what you perceive. Okay, and also I'm being screamed at. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. You will always be taken care of. Quit with the worry. Worry does absolutely nothing but make you miserable and waste that time in your life. That's it. It changes nothing except for this. If you are activated, what you put out is coming back. Avoid. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I need to slow down. It's okay if this reading's a little bit longer. Here's the message. If you worry, it will come. If you trust, it will be. Okay? If you are ready, then you will be and are manifesting. Will be and are manifesting your reality. If you are not, you will be continuing to do so, to manifest, but it may be more along the lines of manifesting that which will teach you that which you need to know to manifest your true dreams. And I'll talk another time about that, but I have personally been through that in manifesting a dream come true only to find out, but was it really? No, it really wasn't, and threw it away. Threw it away. And so that's the only reason I put it that way. Nothing in your life now is happening by happenstance. Okay, nothing. Now, I'm going to move on to card number 5. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, my goodness. First thing I'm seeing is all those pentacles up there in the ceiling with cobwebs around. This guy has been working away. This, what appears to be a young masculine, has been working his or her rear off. Look at that little mouse over there too. This is beautiful. And that is in the position of influences of recent past, 3 months is what I was given, that are subsiding or leaving. Ooh, that's beautiful, guys. Because it means it's getting ready to pay. You're not going to have to work your A off all the time, right? You've been doing that. That's going to start paying off. Position number 6, what to prepare for. 6 of Wands. Oh my God, okay. Because this looks like nothing but gifts and blessings to me. This is a celebration card. Look at this. Is this not as if a war hero was coming back home? Or, some type of a hero coming back. And then look at all these people down here, right? This, to me, is celebration. It's abundance. It's gifts. It's blessings. It's accolades. It's love. It's all those things to me. And finally, the energies at I'm going to say even the end of the 9th, 10th, going into the 11th, that are actually shooting out that way. Page of Swords. Swords typically being conflict and things like that. However, if you look at this page, this sun, this prince, he's posing more so than getting ready for battle. That to me is a good energy. Let's do a quick, because I'm asked to and I'm not sure why. We have Knight of Pentacles. Besides all the wonderful things we saw in this, comes with some, not so much age as wise, actually. Younger, but wise. Not moving. As I mentioned earlier, not taking any action. But he's solid. His results are solid. And I feel like that's what's come in for everybody here, right? I really, really do. We move into position number 2, which is that King of Cups. So the King of Hearts, the King of Emotions, right? Typically a mature male But with his scepter of power in one hand and his cup of emotion, right, in the other. He has worked through any problems that stem from his passions. There is a resolution on a feeling level. And this had to do with thoughts, actions, deeds. Now, Death card. Death card is basically where this is all where this and this, where this is going, really, position number 2, as it is right now. And we know this bottom card, if we wanted to change it, if we don't like it, which, you know, go deep down inside yourself before making a decision. But if you wanted to change it, there may be some clues there. So it's regeneration, death, rebirth. It's you going to the outer limits, destroying what you no longer need, being reborn. In a sense, the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? The ending of one situation, the beginning of another. And 13 breaks down to a 4. So it's also foundational. And that's what I want you folks to get out of this. 4 is actually a new birth. More than anything else, it is a new birth. It is it's just coming into awareness. 5 of Pentacles. We're going to take a look at that real quick, okay? It's a peek into the future. And I know it's there not to scare you, not to go, oh my God, more lack, but to deliver a different message. And I'm going to read this. 2 people walking past a church in the snow, or in this case, standing here, right, by a church in the snow. They may be spending more money than anticipated, perhaps on major purchase. There may be worry about money. It suggests money loss. It can be seen as a bad card. It's a matter of speculation, or as I say, perception. I'm getting what I mentioned before. It's a matter of perception. The message here, guys, is, guys and gals, you will be taken care of. Quit looking at the details. Quit looking at the bank account. Quit looking at the cost. Quit looking at what's due. Quit looking at the bill. I mean, don't ignore them. That's not my point. But quit worrying about them and where it will come from, and take actions every day and putting one foot in front of the other in the right direction. You will be taken care of. That's the message of this card that I am supposed to deliver to you. You will be taken care of. It means have faith and trust. This 8 of Pentacles that you worked so hard on, because this for me is you have already done it. It's in position number 5. Influence of recent past, which meaning the last 3 months. So this busting your butt over the last 3 months. A man is seated at a workbench, chiseling pentacles into circular discs. A person working long hours or longer hours, holding down 2 jobs possibly. Skill, talent, something creative, sewing, cooking, needlepoint, woodwork, art, spiritual gifts, painting, writing. It can be anything and I feel very creative here. Okay. This is diligent work having been done. And I'm telling you, it's getting ready to pay off. We have position number 6 with the 6 of Wands. The man seated upon a horse. People walking alongside with wreaths and wands in hold. Victory. This is victory. It indicates success in an undertaking. It also means a visitor could be coming from out of town. Or that you might be. Some of you, us, you may be taking an adventure, a journey, traveling. It's all good, no matter how you look at it, celebratory. And finally, position number 7, the Page of Swords, which is taking you kind of more into the first quarter moon energies and out of those initial New moon energies. Page of Swords. This is the element of air. Of course, we know swords is air, but it's specific here. If associated with a person, often young, can be male or female though, right? Medium or light brown hair, hazel eyes. These are just little things that I'm reading. Why? I don't know. It must, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's resonating with someone. And it just means that maybe they need to be paying attention here that I'm reading that out loud. Typically, I don't. Represents new ideas, thoughts beginning in the querent's mind. Determination, pursuant in their thoughts, since it is a court card, generally skilled with their hands and or good at working with mechanical things. Now, why did I mention all that? I'm not sure, except for those of you who are either, if you're happy with the way this is going, that might mean something to you to maybe emphasize in your energies. And if you're not happy with the way it's going, then that may mean something to you and how to change it. All together, though, I think these are beautiful energies, guys. Wow, I've got Pentacle, Pentacle, Pentacle. I've got celebratory wands. I have, oh, sure, do I have a sword here? But this is, guys, this is a beautiful sword. This isn't conflict. This is, he's posing, right? This is already won, right? I have death, which, honest to God, folks, is in the perfect position right where you want it. End of all that no longer serves you, and no new beginnings, new birth. King of Cups. Your hearts are in the right place. Your actions, your deeds are in the right place. I'm going to wrap this up. Before I do, I want to grab from my, because this little guy slammed shut on me earlier. Oops, I dropped a heart. And where do they want me to put the heart? Except for, of course, right there. I am going to drop another. Whoa, dropped several. A coin from Peru, 2008. Is that the tip of an arrow? I'm going to leave this where it lies. Look at that. Here's another tip of an arrow, and for some reason, I'm putting it there. Well, since everybody's getting something, let's go ahead and see if we can get two more. What any of these might mean to any of you, I do not know. Look at that. I dropped two crosses, and I'm just going to lay them there. I love you all so much. Take a picture if you like. Tell me what you think. Please like, comment, subscribe to our channel. We want to bring you so much more. Check out our link tree below. I am working on releasing initially a book. There will be more to follow. We have a new website coming. It's actually up, but I ask you to please forgive the construction because there's so much that needs to be done. You will find it at ancientknowledge144.com. You may spell out the 1 O-N-E and then the 2-digit 44, or you may put 3 digits, ancientknowledge144.com. We appreciate all donations as well. Just know that we are here for you. We love you. We can help out with so many things. You can get readings. If you have any inquiries, feel free to ask for free. Yes, is this a way that we are turning over our lives to make a living and to give to the one? Absolutely. But it's a value for value exchange. And we want to deliver you what it is that you value and need. Now, one thing you should know about us, we are nearly into a 19-year journey of having had a 180-degree divine intervention and been on a spiritual walk as twin flames ever since. We wrote about this in an old website, which was launched 2008. But again, Linktree should be able to give you some information on that. We hope to bring you archives from that, as well as create all kinds of new things that will help anyone, whether individually or as twins or as a group, ascend and walk through this process, hopefully in an easier, softer way in which we have. And we are still doing, by the way. Okay, we are still doing. But there are aspects of this journey in which we have done or have done more than once and are continuing to do. And if we can help you to do it, please allow us. We love you all so much. Bye-bye.